Hey, you guys. What is up? My name is Yuri Choi, and I'm so glad that you guys are here joining me today. If you've never been here before, I invite you to subscribe so you can see what else I have going on. I'll be posting a lot of really valuable information here regarding personal development, confidence, mindfulness, meditations, all sorts of fun stuff. So I would love for you guys to follow me on this journey. And today, what I want to actually talk a little bit about is if you're stressed at all, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling like you can use a pick-me-up, if you feel like you would benefit from, elevating your mood and being in a better mood today and being happier today, I'm going to actually introduce to you guys 10 different unconventional, almost kind of like weird ways that you can start to elevate your mood and therefore actually lead to more productivity. So it's actually been shown over and over again through research that, being in a good mood, being happy, genuinely happy, actually increases productivity. That alone can increase productivity. And even for organizations, that alone can really, decrease turnover rates. It has so many positive effects, right? So anyways, I wanted to actually share some tips that I thought of that I thought would be fun, bring some more excitement and joy into your world right away, instantly. So let's see here. So number one, this is something I do. I actually do this at least once a week, which is read a past client, former client, or current client's thank you note, a testimonial, so you can really remember the impact that you had on these people. And maybe it doesn't have to be a client if you're, not in the space where you work directly with clients, but maybe it's a thank you note from someone that you care about. Maybe it's an old birthday card from your best friend. Whatever it is that's going to allow you to feel like appreciated, and just remember that your presence makes a huge difference in people's lives. Whatever that is, go ahead and find it, take a moment and read it. I think that's so powerful because it allows you to just remember your contribution to the world, even in those days where you feel like, am I doing a good job? Especially if you have those thoughts that come up. Number two, go to your car right now and scream as loud as you can. And I tell my clients to do this all the time. And they think I'm crazy, but then they do it and they're like, wow, I feel so much better. Here's the thing, when we activate that kind of roar from our body, it's doing more than just screaming. And when you do this intentionally, not just to like blow out your vocal cords, but get really present to these emotions, whether it's anger, frustration, anything that hasn't been serving you, and really just sit with that emotion in your stomach for a little bit and get connected with it, and really go deep and connect to that frustration, whatever that powerful energy is that's not serving you, and then just roar it out. I would do it for you, but I don't know where you're watching this, so I don't want to get crazy with it, but do this. It's so fun. First of all, it kind of gets like your animalistic primal side going, and it gets the energy flowing, and it's just good. It's it brings some energy back into your life. I promise you. Let me know how it goes if you try it. Number three, send a random, thoughtful, and genuine text, voice note, or card to someone. I do this all the freaking time, actually. I do this probably every single day. Randomly, when you have those moments, like you randomly think of your old best friend from high school, or maybe you think of your client or whoever, like that you don't typically just reach out to say hello. Do it. When you have that moment of like you think of that person, take a moment to send them a thank you card or thank you note. It can make the biggest difference in your world. There's a reason I believe that we all have these thoughts that come and go, and if we can really just take advantage of those, divine downloads that we get to connect with those people. And you know what? It's really cool because every time I do this, by the way, they're like, oh my gosh, Yuri, I was just thinking about you, or I've been thinking about reaching out to you. So it's probably mutual. Sounds a little woo-woo, and it is, but it works. And number four, set a timer on your phone for 60 minutes. and do a slow, deep breathing. So if this is, something that you want to do, go get your phone right now, set a timer for 60 seconds so you can really just sit and breathe. Do nothing else for 60 seconds, very, very mindfully. And I promise it will elevate your mood. Number 5, listen to upbeat music and dance. And I do this pretty much every day as well. I mean, our energy is in our body, and sometimes just to let that out, let it move through our body, it's so powerful. So, just put on your favorite song and just go dance, whether it's in your backyard, maybe it's in your break room, if you're at work, wherever, just take a moment. And here's the thing, this is kind of like a universal thing. It gets everyone happier. Everyone. There's no one who is gonna be like, oh, you're dancing? Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it is weird, but you know what? Who cares? Have fun. Number 6, go give a hug to someone that you see all the time, but you don't really take the time to connect with them. So for me, this happens to be my roommate. This could be my neighbors. This could be the cashier that I see, at my local grocery store every single week or whatever. It's them, but do you really take a moment to acknowledge them as a beautiful human being and connect with them by hugging them? It can make a huge difference in how that connection goes and how you shift their mood and how it shifts your mood, because this actually increases the level of oxytocin in your body. So whenever you have this feeling of connection, oxytocin is one of the happy hormones that gets generated from your body when you connect with someone. And when you hug someone, that physical touch can actually increase that even more. So this is like science, guys. Number 7, go write I hope you have an amazing day on a piece of paper and leave it on a card, on someone's desk if you work with a bunch of people. I actually did this the other day. I work at a co-working space in Carlsbad, and I left 2 notes for my front desk ladies, and I didn't even sign my name, but I guess they were super curious who did it for them, because it really made them have a better day and have a better week, and they were so grateful. So they actually went back and watched the video, the camera inside, so they figured out who it was, and they came to me and just gave me this big hug, and I was like, why are you hugging me? Because I didn't know that they knew. So I'm like, well, how, what's going on? But then I found out that they were able to watch the video, found out it was me, and they were just so grateful that they came over and they started giving me a hug. And now every time I see them, we give each other hugs, and it's just a different level of friendship that I didn't really have before. And I wasn't even expecting that. I was doing this as an anonymous person. So it's really cool, guys. It's really fun to create these connections that are genuine, that are real, and it can happen instantaneously just with a simple note. Number 8, write down 5 things that you're grateful for that you usually take for granted. So I'll try this with you right now. Number 1, air. Oh my goodness, you guys, we take air for granted every single day. I mean, I know it sounds simple, but without air, we wouldn't be alive. Number 2, I'm in Southern California. I'm in this romper / whatever. It's February here right now, and it's beautiful. So I love it. I'm super grateful for the weather here in San Diego, California. So good. Let's see, what else am I grateful for? I'm grateful for gravity. Is that weird? I'm just really grateful that, there's always this force that's going to ground me back to Mother Earth. I think that's really special. No matter what, we can count on one thing, and that's gravity working for us. Yeah. Number 4, what else? I'm really grateful for trees because it makes the oxygen for us, and it smells good. It just brings more happiness into my life by looking at them. And lastly, what's something that I take for granted all the time? My trash man, or trash whatever person who always takes out the trash out of our street every Thursday. I mean, without that person who has that job and who really commits to showing up to his responsibility, we would be covered in trash, and we see this in different countries all the time. So I'm just super grateful for those 5 random things that I take for granted all the time. So what are yours? I invite you to really think about it, maybe write them down even, or maybe say it out loud, call someone and tell them randomly, who knows, have fun with it. Number 9, go high five someone for no reason whatsoever. You don't even have to explain if you don't want, just say, hey, high five. There you go. Number 10, Call your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your dad, your grandma, whoever, one of your family members that you just get to appreciate today. Because you know what? We all, need a tribe. We all come from somewhere. And even if it's not your immediate family, I'm sure there's people in your life that you consider family. And, it's one of those things. You take them for granted until they're no longer there. So why don't you take a moment right now, if you like, and just make a call. Just tell them how thankful you are that they're in your life, or maybe that they made you, if it's your parents, or you're thankful that you grew up with them, if it's your sister or brother. I'm an only child, so I'm personally very envious when you guys have siblings. So these are a blessing that we forget. So, by the way, so these are 10 unconventional tips on how to elevate your mood and get into more productive day right now. And I know it feels like it has nothing to do with it. It may even feel like, wait, isn't this taking time away from me being productive? But I 100% guarantee you, when you're in a good mood and when you're in this flow of gratitude and when you're really, really in this moment, in this present moment, just taking a look at all the things that makes your life amazing, trust me, that's going to get you excited to go work. That's going to get you excited to give it all you got for everything that you do in life, even more. So I hope this is helpful. Again, my name is Yuri Choi. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe on my YouTube channel. I would love to connect with you guys further. So feel free to comment if you have any questions. And again, it was so great to connect with you guys today. Have a beautiful day, all. Bye.